wonderful world. I am driving and doing this video because my home life is kind of hectic, so to make a video at home is kind of hectic. Animals and kids running around like crazy. So I am making this video because I am going through this, and I'm pretty sure there are others. I know I'm not the only one, or they wouldn't have the procedure, but I couldn't find any videos for people who were doing VSG to RNY. And with that being said, I did have VSG 2 years ago in February, and it's not that it failed me, I failed it. Little bit of backstory more so. In 2008, I actually had the lap band done, and I went from 240 to 110. I did really good. I know you're thinking, well, why would you need VSG later? So I got pregnant in 2010, delivered my baby 2010, and my pregnancy damaged my stitching on my lap band, so I had to get it removed or I would not be here anymore. So I had multiple children later, had gained a lot of weight, got up to, you know, exactly where I am now, 260s, no, my last baby, my highest weight was 288, so that was my highest weight. 2 years ago when I had my VSG, I had got to 260, so I did decent with it. I had got down to 205, and then my mentality wasn't there. You know, you see a lot of people who do like extremely well, but you don't see those who fail. So I'm here to tell you that just because you get a tool to help you doesn't mean that you will succeed. You have to be your own success, or you will fail. So my surgery is scheduled, okay, so today's June 22nd of 2020. I'm scheduled to go to Tijuana for surgery July 8th. Starting my pre-op. I don't know. So let me see the things that people usually ask. Why did I fail? I got comfortable and started adding things in that I shouldn't add. So like when they tell you to stay away from the carbs and stuff, do it. So one of my other failures was the drinking and the things that we drink, and the drinking with meals, before meals, after meals. I found a way around my tool, is what you would call it. So generally when you have, you know, the sleeve done, you have, you know, like a 4-ounce maximum capacity. They tell you not to drink before your meal, during your meal, or 30 minutes after your meal, because it can wash it literally, in a sense, straight through your sleeve, and then you have a nice empty sleeve and you could eat more. So I would do that, and that would mean more calories and more food. And yeah, I think in like the past 2 months I put on like 15 pounds. I don't know if it's the quarantine, the stress from going to nursing school, me just giving up, or what, but this is my journey for sleeve to RNY, because like I said, I couldn't find other people who sleeve to RNY. I mean, in groups there would be a few people say that they did it, but when you tried to ask questions or anything like that, you really wouldn't get much of a response. So I'm documenting my journey in hopes that I can help somebody else out, because, you know, two things, you know, I paid cash, you know, obviously that's why I'm going to Mexico. I went to Mexico last time. My first time with my lap band, I did it here in the States. Spouse was military, so, you know, I did it then and I did really good. But the second time when I went for my sleeve, I paid out of pocket in Mexico, and it was a wonderful experience. I went through weight loss agents, didn't have any issues going, coming, surgery, anything like that afterwards. This time I'm going through them again, but I'm going to a different doctor, and I'm going to fly to San Diego and go to Tijuana. I'll document like absolutely everything. If you want to email and chat a little bit, or if you're getting ready to go through the procedure, or you want some don'ts on sleeve, and or if you just need somebody to talk to about, you know, the weight loss and stuff like that, my email is Bobby, BLBBY, and the word, not the symbol, KASEY @gmail. For breakfast today, going back to this wonderful thing, cookies and cream. I don't really like it. It's kind of thick tasting to me, but I kind of stockpiled stuff before my surgery, so I'm not getting stuff during my surgery, after my surgery, or making excuses that I don't already have the stuff. That and trying to grab it. One of these will be my breakfast. So what I'm doing is I have, you know what, 2.5 weeks out. So this week I am high protein, low carb, and I'm actually not going to be eating too many of these because they're actually kind of high carb. But I don't want the headache and the crash from going cold turkey. And yeah, that is a real thing. Whenever you go to start your post-op diet, you will feel like crap the first couple days because your body's so used to all this junk that you literally kind of just crash from it. For my drinks today, I hate water, but I'm going to try and drink water. And G2 Gatorades, because they're low sugar. I'm saving my zero sugar Powerades for my post-surgery, so I can keep my sugar down as much post-surgery as I can. For lunch, I have one of these. They're really good, actually. And one of these. I'm gonna try and document pretty often and post as much as I can, in hopes, like I said, that I can help a few people. My first week, I am going to be eating stuff like that. Like, for instance, my dinner is 4 ounces of cut up chicken breast and some fruit. So what you've seen just now plus the chicken will be it for today. I'll have another protein shake this evening because idealistically you want to get between 60 and 80 grams of protein, because when you're losing weight you don't want to do it the wrong way, which means you lose too much muscle mass along with it, and yeah, you don't want to do that. So you want to lose more fat than muscle, obviously, and protein helps keep your muscle from deteriorating as quick. So I guess a little bit more about me. I'm married. I am 32 going through this surgery. I just had a birthday on the 20th. I have 6 children, a set of twins. My kids' ages range from 3 to 9. I work full time. I do home health. I am in school for nursing. I don't know what else. Trying to think. I'm from Texas. Not from Dallas, but close to the Dallas area. So if there's anybody else that's seeing this, that's in the area, and you need a closer, like, buddy, for a buddy system for this, hey, you know, here we are, here I am. So also, whenever my weight is up really bad, my face gets really bad. I can tell when I've eaten a lot of things that I'm not supposed to eat. For that reason too. The difference with, for instance, like sleeve and band. With sleeve, you really have no restrictions on food because in actual sense, your body can take everything. You don't develop dumping. You get uncomfortable if you eat too much too fast or something too thick or something like that. But that's what I was saying. There's a way around it, and you don't want to do that. And that is, like I said, drinking with your meals. And you're not supposed to do that. So, that's what I would do. So, you're supposed to, when you feel uncomfortable, that's your body, and you're not even supposed to get to that point, but sometimes, you know, like, you don't want to waste food, and, I'm obviously not rich, so, you don't want to waste food, and, like, for instance, the little 4 ounces of pre-cut up chicken that you can get from, you know, like, whatever grocery store in the deli section, they already have pre-cut in little containers, like those, I wouldn't want to waste one of them because, I mean, come on, those things are pretty expensive. And I needed convenience more than doing it myself. I don't have time to cut up and pre-make things. I just don't. I don't. And with having to homeschool the kids with this corona stuff, it was even worse trying to do stuff. So, yeah. So I would get like 2/3 of the way through it, and there would be some left, and I would be like, oh man, I don't want to waste this. So guess what I would do? I would grab my lovely drink and like guzzle it because I would feel that tightness and restriction and be like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I need to do something about it. No, Cassandra, that's your body's way of telling you stop eating. You're full. Don't eat anymore. But then I would take a drink and wash it down and finish off what I had in my container. So, that is a no. Don't do that. Don't drink 30 minutes before your meal. Don't drink during your meal. Don't drink 30 minutes after your meal. You're not supposed to do those things. They tell you those things for a reason. It decreases your intake and it keeps you full longer. So, it takes 30 minutes. Even if you haven't had the surgery, it takes 30 minutes from the time that you finished eating for the signal to be sent to your brain for you to register, hey, I'm full. So that's why you're supposed to eat your meals slowly, chew slowly. And being, obviously, I'm in my car 80% of the day. So I'm always going. So to be honest, I don't have time to wait and make my meal last 30 minutes because my drives between patients are sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes an hour. So sometimes I do, but I mean, by the time I get to the point where I have that hour drive, it's out of that, I don't want to say time range, it's out of the range of time that I would like to be having my lunch or my breakfast or something like that. It's 8:14 right now here. I am fixing to see a patient and I have to rush to another patient. So needless to say, I really won't have the time to make my meal 30 minutes between the two. So, well, to make it a full 30 minutes, right? So I'm going to see this one and then it's like 8 minutes to the next one and I'm going to see that one. And by the time I get done with that one, it's going to be like 10:30. It's a pretty late breakfast being that most lunches are around 12:01. And I know you can make your meals at any time. But along with it, I'm trying to cut off eating by a certain time because, you know, your metabolism slows down when you're sleeping. It's still active, but it slows down. So the later you eat, the later mentally for this and pretty much told myself, look, you paid all this money, you're wasting your money. That could be money you could do other things with. You could like fix your house, or buy another car, or pay your bills for like forever ish, because you know bills are crazy right now. But yeah, so I'm mentally preparing myself. I'm starting at 260, like I said. My ideal weight for my height, since I'm 5'2", is, you know, like 130s, 155 maximum. I would so love to lose that 100 pounds. So that is my lovely goal. And y'all, I will document like at least every 3 days for sure, to let you know where I'm at. And we'll go from there. 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks and 1 day from today is the day I am flying. Oh, also on that, I am scared shitless to fly. I have not flown since I don't know when. So I am scared to fly. So if anybody who's watching this has any tips on flying, let me know. It'd be great. Like, I've heard of the get gum, chew gum, for the altitude. I don't know. I probably am going to try and get some melatonin or something and like Z through the little flight. I mean, it's not going to be a long flight. It's going to be a short flight. Sorry, I'm getting ready. I just pulled up to my patient. It's going to be a pretty short flight, I know, but I am still, like I told you, you know, I'm petrified. I mean, I haven't flown before. And, you know, you hear all these bad things. COVID, I'm not so much afraid of the COVID. I deal with it. I do have positive patients. So, and this isn't my only job. I have another job besides what I'm doing now. I mean, in, you know, healthcare, you never know what you're going to run into. So yeah, y'all keep updated with me. I'll keep you updated. July 8th is my day I go under. 7th I fly out, you know. So let's do this. Talk to y'all later.